what takes place. Very simply this. All reasoning, all intelligence, all knowing, all purpose, all understanding, etc., 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 has to be completely removed before truth will reveal itself. And what does this mean? Mind. All reasoning is mind, all purpose is mind, all intelligence is mind, all understanding is mind, all questions are mind, all ideas are mind, all concepts are mind, all languages are mind, all names are mind. All of that has to be removed before truth will reveal itself. So the one that thinks truth will reveal itself to has also to go. It's also a version of mind. So what experiences truth? What accepts truth? Well, it's not mind. The Bible basically says the first word was God. God was totality. And from God, God created man, nature, planets, earth, universe, whatever. Where did God create these things from? Itself. So God was whole. The minute God decided to break itself up into nature, humans, planets, universes, whatever it is, whatever existence is, it became dissected, but from the same source. Yeah? Mind is the same. Mind was whole. Your mind was whole the minute you were born into this body, or the minute you were originally born. Let's not go into that. It was whole. So what takes place is the dissected mind, all the states, all the broken up segments, intelligence, understanding, reasoning, right? All different values, different energies, different vibrations of what the mind assumes is made up of different qualities. Has to go. Yeah? Where can it go, you see? Where can mind go? Let's look at the God in the Bible again. So if this body dies tomorrow, where does it go? Back into God. Back into the same place. In fact, it doesn't move. Because everything is God. Because the word in the Bible makes up an idea. It's misinterpreted, but it's not. It's written perfectly. Only thing that exists is God. And from God, God creates man, nature within itself. So all these minds, where does it go? It cannot go anywhere but into itself. Ego mind dies, where does it go? Into itself. If it disappears over there, it's going into itself. Therefore you are part of God, mind is part of you, so it cannot escape you even if it goes. It cannot escape you even if it goes. Breath goes, it cannot escape you. You don't class yourself as God, you don't call yourself as God. Mind must go. So beyond mind is beyond mind separate from mind, is before mind, is your pure original state before you were baptized with this intelligence, this understanding, this reasoning, this questioning, this ideas, this concepts, this ways of life, this methods, this ideas that I exist. Where does that go? where can it go? It cannot go anywhere. It's an idea. Whether you self-inquire and remove individual things through a Ramana Maharshi method, through a Eckhart Tolle method, through a Shiva, Krishna method, through a Buddha method, through a Upanishad method, it's the same thing. Whether you do it in 1 moment, 1 nanosecond, or 25 human years, it's the same thing. You're not moving anywhere. It's an idea that you have a mind. It's an idea that this world is only external. It's an idea that the tree is called a tree. Through a language, a knowledge, an intelligence of something that says, look, using these things, we can make sounds, we can communicate. Yeah, but we have to be more intellectual. We have to be more understanding, more knowledgeable, because we are humans. We are special. So let's call that thing a tree. Wow, great! What a discovery! We discovered a tree. What was the tree before it had a name? What was the cloud before it had a name? What were you before you had a name? What was the planet Saturn before it had a name? What was anything before they had names? The same thing. It's the reason humans don't understand the power of their beingness when they just are free to be is because we don't want to go backwards into God. We don't want to go further into God. Hey, it's very simple. God's at the beginning of the race. God's 400 meters going in a circle. God's at the beginning. Yeah. Then you go 200 meters away. You have 200 meters to get back to God. Or you can go in reverse back to God. But the fact is, it's not 400 meters, is it? We've been doing it for billions of years. So the quickest way is back. It's quicker to go back than hope and believe and wait and rely on intelligence and reasoning that it will take you to God. It will. Through many suffering, painful bodies. But it matters not, you see? It matters not if you go through 100 bodies of pain and torture. You're still part of that original whole mind. You're still part of that original whole spirit, that whole God. Same whole thing. Self-inquiry is about getting it done extremely quick. And extremely quick could be 7 years. Extremely quick in your whole life's journey. Maybe 13, 14 bodies, maybe 113 bodies. It really depends on how desperate you are to find your truth. To go onward, to transcend from this human void, this human samsara life. To bypass, go through nirvana. Transcend into Sat Chit Ananda, existence, joy, bliss, and then move beyond that by going backwards. Remove the mind. That what says remove the mind is mind. So that what says remove the mind is terrified to remove itself. But we're speaking beyond mind, before mind. Something inside says something exists before mind. Existence is not a singular form body. It may appear to be so. If you believe that you are this body, this identity alone, it'll appear that this is the only thing that exists. And when this thing fades or dies, I won't exist. Or I don't know what will happen. Self-inquiry is to find out the whole existence of you, not the length of time, not what you are, what you're made of, but your entire existence. In every moment of every life, living thing, in every body, your entire godliness is part of God. Part of God meaning you, the human body, is part of God. You, the mind, is part of God. All the same God. All the same whole God. From God itself, God creates within itself minuscule things of itself. In every aspect, in every atom, molecule, planet, star. So to remove the mind is just to take a step back. See the world or see truth with a whole mind, right? But don't expect this mind, this whole mind, to understand its entirety. It's like trying to understand or travel through the universe in every galaxy in 1 nanosecond and then write a story about it. What happened in 1 nanosecond? I saw the whole universe. I saw the whole... Yeah, can you explain it in detail? No. 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 It was too big, too powerful. So self-inquiry is about removing the mind, removing reasoning, knowledge, and to not expect anything that makes sense of a mind that uses intelligence and understanding. So the removal of mind is the removal of the one that will understand. When truth reveals itself, mind will not be present. Your minuscule, egoistic mind will not be present. It will fade, it will go, it will leave. It will appear as if you're dissolving, as if you're disappearing. Yeah, but you can look in the mirror and you'll see, my God, I'm there. I don't feel as if I'm here. I feel as if I'm everywhere. But I look in the mirror and it's the same old me, same old body me. What's going on? I can't find myself, yet I can see myself in the mirror. So where is the fear in that? Where is the fear in that? To move and transcend into truth in a body. And at any point can step out of it. I've had enough. Self-inquiry over. It was too big, too powerful. I'll wait another body. I'll wait another year. I'll wait another week. Who can do it? Who can meditate until the meditator disappears? The one that tries to concentrate his mind has to go. The one that experiences angels, kundalini, has to go. The one that meets Christ inside has to go. All of this is mind. Natty, not this, not this. Oh, here is the bliss and joy that Popsy guy speaks about. Oh, this is great. I want to keep this. Has to go. Who's prepared? Who wants to die? You see? The word die is always related to the body death. Who wants to see death and still exist? Who wants to experience death and still exist without moving a muscle? Without breaking a pore on your skin? Without standing on a cliff with 1,000 feet drop on the other side, in your own home, in your own safe environment, can you experience death and not move a muscle, not do anything? Ramana Maharshi and this speaker chose to lie down with no encouragement, no enticement, no practicing, no research, no copying. I've had enough. But I'm not going to take my life. If there's a God, that one can do it. So I'm just going to lie down and wait and see if God is big enough. That's surrendering, but that's powerful. Yeah? God has to get out his easy chair and say, my God, I have to do it for him. Remove his mind. Chop his head off. And you look in the mirror? No? Head's still there? Wow. Self-inquiry. Remove all the things, the past, the future, everything that you have experienced, everything that you relate to your mind, everything that you relate to you, the body, me, the name, the identity, the associations, the attachments, the desires, the wants, the needs, the reasoning, the learning, the intelligence, the understanding, the purpose, the concepts, the beliefs, the hopes, the doubts, the fears, all go. Had enough. I'm gone. Who can show me truth when I'm not here? Look in the mirror. Oh, I'm still here. I don't feel as if I'm here. But I am. Maybe see you next time. Maybe see if we can remove the doer, the dyer, Mr. Happy, Mr. Sad, Mr. Learner, Mr. Knowledgeable, Mr. Understanding, Mr. Reasoner, Mr. Questioner. Can we remove that one? I, that I, that I, that I, that I think I am. What to say? It's there if you want. There's nothing to do. Just listen. Listen to your inner being, your heart, not your organ, your core. That what resides inside of you is your true self, waiting to pop out. And when it pops out, it's a tiny pop that you stretch. Like you yawn out of bed in the morning, but your arms, your legs, your body, your head, your whole existing self that has been encapsulated inside this body for so many years, maybe many bodies, shoots out into the universe. I'm non-dual. And you laugh at how stupid you are for taking yourself as so tiny and insignificant, so powerless. And the mind celebrates and invites all these lovely little states that you declined, you denied, back in. This time with a contract. Don't bug me. Don't bother me. Don't bother me. This word me. This word me is gone. This I, this tiny I is gone. Only big I remains. This big eye stretches into the galaxy, bigger than the axis of the Earth, the axis of Pluto, Saturn, all these named planets that are simply names. Everything in one whole, whatever it is, consciousness. All experiencing itself in one moment, not a time moment, an infinite, whole, stable, still, untarnished, undiminishing, omnipotent, omnipresent moment. That's God.